Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the often confusing world of corporate filings. Today we're diving into a Form 8K from Access Newswire, and believe me, it's not as boring as it sounds, even though it's about financial results. We'll see if their news is actually good news or just cleverly disguised bad news. This report gives us a snapshot of Access Newswire's recent performance, including their results for the quarter and the full year that ended December of last year. We're going to unpack what all those numbers really mean. First off, this is a Form 8K filing. Companies use this form to report major events that shareholders should know about. Think of it like a company's way of saying, hey, something important happened. In this case, it's all about their latest earnings. Accession Newswire Inc., that's the company we are talking about, is based in Raleigh, North Carolina. They are incorporated in Delaware. It is important to keep in mind that this report is from March of 2025, so this is what the company looked like back then. The company's stock is traded on the NYC American Exchange under the ticker symbol ACCS. It is important to know that even if it traded there back in 2025, it doesn't necessarily mean that it still does. Here's where things get interesting. This section is about the company's financial performance. They released a press release on March 25th, 2025, which detailed their results for the last quarter of 2024 and the entire year of 2024. Think of a press release as the company trying to highlight the good and hide the bad. So let's take a closer look at the press release. The company included the press release as an exhibit to this report. This is pretty standard. The press release highlights the company's version of what went down. So let's find out what they want investors to focus on. That's the end of the report, but not the end of our analysis. It is fairly brief, but there are a few important things that we can take away from it. So what's the real story here? Access Newswire in March of 2025 wanted to make sure everyone knew about their latest financial results. They put out a press release, which is a way for them to control the narrative and put their best foot forward. But remember, a press release is just one side of the story. Now let's think about what this means for the company. Access Newswire is in the business of distributing news, so their success depends on how well they can reach people and how valuable their services are. Were they reaching enough people? Were people paying enough for their product? We can't know for sure from just this one report, but it's something to keep in mind. Were I to assess the company at that time, I would keep an eye on their future reports and try to compare them. I would ask myself, did they do better or worse? What are the trends? If they're not improving, that could be a sign of trouble. I would also look at their competitors. How are they doing? Are they gaining market share? All of these things can help you get a sense of whether the company is on the right track. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, leave a comment and subscribe for more corporate decoder videos. Let me know what company you'd like me to decode next.